Yeah. Got the flight book, it's a library. I'm in the deal. Just took a flight to Bora and foreign cars like foreigners. Berry on her. Up in France, bitch, bonjour. I been come to go so we going Paris tomorrow. Only Paris we carry, spin at the mall. We doing the same alone. My diamonds be saying, add some more change. That's the same alone. Dripping all the way from home and taking the wrong. Got the flight book, it's a library. We ain't flying solo. Tune in to the show. It's the Passport Bros. No excuse entertainment. Jay Slay on the show. Turn it up some more. It's the Passport Bros.
Yo. Welcome to the Passport Bros podcast, man. Sorry for the delay. See a couple people in the building already. Salute. I see some people wrote in the chat as well. So yeah, this will be my last live stream for the probably for the until the end of the year on the podcast, because I'm trying to work on finishing the studio and so forth. So I appreciate all y'all tuned in. So today I am privileged to be able to do a Q&A with Tom Yum, just so people can get to know who he is, because for a lot of people he kind of came out of nowhere in the travel space and so forth. So I don't really need to get into what happened between him and Richie Mack, because that enough people have talked about it, and so I kind of want to leave it at that. I wanted to kind of preference that, me personally, I like Richie Mack. He always have given me the utmost respect. So, and I've let that be known, to Tom as well. So I try to be neutral in these situations. I try to be fair and balanced in these situations, and I try to see the good in people. So hopefully, everybody can walk away with a sense of peace, and whether people rock with each other or not, I want to see everybody be successful at the end of the day. So before I bring them up, so I want to just kind of give you a background on like how Tom Yum Lechon kind of got on my radar. So I had a Facebook group, maybe like 6-7 years ago. I started on Facebook, a travel Facebook group, and he was one of the members. He was one of the people in the Facebook group. So I had a Facebook group probably about 2,000 people, which is still active. It's still active now. And so, you have people in these groups. You don't know them personally, but you see them post. You see them post sometime and things of that nature. So he was someone that used to post, post certain type of content, and he posted a lot of things like interactions with like Tomboy. So I thought that was kind of peculiar to me, but it wasn't over the top. You know what I mean? So he was just somebody that I just noticed that posts things from time to time, and I really kept it at a minimum. And I believe we crossed paths a long time ago when I was in Thailand. If I recognize people, somebody recognized me, I dap them up and so forth. So that was pretty much kind of like the gist of it. And then, seeing him, get on YouTube and take YouTube seriously and grow, he put himself on the radar again. And, he did a stream, mentioned me and things like that. So he kind of got on my radar again. And then with this incident in Thailand, I was like, man, I gotta really reach out to the brother, man. I kind of understand him. I think that I think that there's something positive that could come out of this. So so I reached out to him. But nevertheless, I'm gonna bring him up. And then we're gonna get right to it. Yo, 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 what's good?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you. How you
Good.
doing?
Oh man, I'm good. How you doing?
Man, I can't complain, man. You know, we have our good days and our bad days, but I can't complain.
I feel you on that.
So, man, I appreciate you giving us your time, man, and coming up, man. So, um, I know there's looming questions of like who you are, and things about that. You know what I mean? So, I want to kind of try to get those questions out the way, and then we can kind of talk about things that relate to like the bigger picture of things. So, um, so kind of give an introduction of the type of the type of who. How do you want people to know? What do you want people to know? Or how do you want people to know Tom Yum Lechon? What is something? What is like a brief intro of yourself you want people to know about?
You know, it's for me it's that what would make me the most proud would be if I keep it real. That's it. I mean, that's if they say Tom Young keep it real. That's enough for me. That it ain't gotta be nothing else. That's enough, and that's to me that's so important, man. And
Yeah,
let's segue right into you, because I could have said this at any time, but that's what I mean. Like, is this something that we can cuss on? Is this something we can cuss on?
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So that's why, you know, I fuck with you the way I do, is because I feel like you the original. You see what I'm trying to say? I mean,
yeah.
because even when I this is my first time seeing your show, and I was backstage and I seen that banner behind you, and I seen the passport, bro, and I was like, this is the original shit. So what I want niggas to realize straight out the bat is, if niggas say, do Tom have a beef with the passport bros? How can I possibly have a beef with the passport bros? And I'm cool with the original nigga. This dude is the original dude. The dude I'm into it with, BMT, he's not he's part of the shit, but he's not the original dude. So that just show how real I am, because I feel more comfortable messing with the real. And before I knew it, because look, dog, we had an issue. See, you didn't get into it, because we had an issue where it was a problem. I don't know if you knew it was a problem, but for me, it was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had kicked me out that group. I don't know why you didn't say that part.
You still in the group though?
Well, you must have put me back in there. Because I remember what you said. You said, this tomboy shit, yeah, man, some. He ain't a fit for this group, and I was out of there. So I don't know. You said I'm in there. You put me back in there for commercial purposes or some shit. But I didn't even know I was in there. So I'm gonna go back in there posting them tomboys then. Since I'm in there. But no, what I'm saying is everybody got to understand this, that Tom is cool with the original passport bros, the originals. The original
Okay.
guys. This BMT and them, he's not original, man. But anyway, yeah, if I want niggas to know, when they say about me is that I keep it real. I'm not a tough guy. I don't go fight niggas. This nigga trying to fight me, I'm defending myself. I'm not that kind of dude. I'm not a bully. I'm just, niggas say that because of my size. I can't help that. All my life I had to make myself smaller because people would be intimidated. But that's not what I'm trying to do. But I did do my thing, and I did do the boxing shit. But that don't have nothing to do with me being a bully. That was at the time my mom's way of doing like self-defense shit. You know,
I
instead of
got a
going
super chat.
out.
I got a super chat, man. So it'll segue into my next question. So shout out to QB Path, Port Flex, man. Appreciate the $2 super chat. He says the lady boy chaser. You are wrong for that. So let's get right to it, man. So you had a content strategy, whether your interactions with tomboys, and you've had interviews or street interviews with your partner with ladyboys. So kind of talk about why you use that strategy. Are you still continuing to do that type of content? What was your angle? What was your angle doing that type of content?
Well, with the YouTube thing, man, it's a business. So it was a situation where I was looking at the numbers, man. So I don't have the same type of deal like these niggas got, like Richie and them. I don't have that kind of content where I got a girlfriend. I got an interview. I do podcasts. That's it. Podcasts. That's it. I don't do no, we going to the grocery store, looking at a big old leg. We don't do that. So I'm interviewing so the thing is, I'm interviewing everything. And it was one of the producers' idea, man, let's interview everybody, because, and then we seen the numbers. That was the number one. That what got a nigga to the 100,000. So for me, I didn't take it personal. I just looked at it as business. So, niggas don't listen. So if they would have listened, they would have learned a whole lot about coming over here and ended up with one of them lady boys, because all the game was there. I was asking all the right questions. So I took it an opportunity for me to learn. I know all the tricks the motherfuckers be running, because they out to get you. They out to get the money. So they trying to fool everybody they can. But I took it as an opportunity to learn the game. See, niggas don't understand. You when you go somewhere or do anything, you gotta learn all the game. Okay, what is this motherfucker doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is that doing? What is this doing? That way, when you move and you do what you do, you already know what everybody else is doing. So if I'm gonna be in an area where it's some lady boys, I gotta know what the fuck is going. What are they doing? They tricking niggas, or what is it? Which one is it? Like, you gotta better know. You gotta be able to learn who is one, who is not one, and all that. So I study. See, because I'm a player. I'm a real player. You see what I'm saying? Real players play, and we gotta know the game. So if I'm gonna be over, I learn it. And then I also, like I said, man, it was an opportunity to do them YouTube numbers, and it worked. It ended up being the demise of it too, though. At the same time,
right?
Because I had uploaded a bit. Matter of fact, it was in Thailand. I uploaded a bit, and to me, it was, it wasn't too bad. But I had uploaded a video to YouTube. The first time they didn't say anything. Then the second time I uploaded it, they hit it with an 18 and over. Mm-hmm. And then, it just, I don't believe in bad luck and good luck, but I uploaded that to Instagram and it went crazy. So I said, let me put it back on YouTube. Yeah. So when I put it back up there on the third time, they gave me a strike. Now, what I should have did was just let it go. Like I've been told many a times, just let the shit go, let it go, don't challenge nothing. But what I did is I reached out to YouTube and said, hey man, look, y'all didn't, why did y'all give me a strike? Y'all didn't do that to others. I should have just it's only one strike. I should just let it go. So then he said, this is where they got me. They said, well, it got different titles. See, I didn't title it the same. So that means it's not the same video, because the title and the video make a difference. So he said, well, I need to send this up to, let them look at it for review. It's an internal review thing now, because it was an issue. So when they came back, they said, yeah, you are right. We should have gave you strikes for the other 2 times you put it up. Bam, I'm out of here. So they hit me. So they went back and said, okay, you got where you didn't get a strike, you got a strike, and where you got that 18 and 0, you got a strike. That's 3, you gone. So you know the ladyboy shit was, and then when I went to when I went over to Facebook, I had a video that with a black dude that ended up getting with a ladyboy. That motherfucker did 1 million views, went viral, and it monetized my Facebook just off that one video. So for me, man,
now real quick, it's been a few comments in the chat. Let me read the super chat real quick from Old Country Boy. Appreciate the $2 super chat. He said, no question, the chat isn't stupid. So there's comments that's saying like you could have did content with regular women. You know, a lot of people basically kind of people saying cap. You know, so
well, that's because they want to say cap. That's because they want to say cap. But we had everybody on there. We had girls, boys, late. Everybody made the show. It was a show. I sit in house show, but it ain't no big. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But that's the real answer. But it don't matter what motherfuckers think. It don't even matter. Cause they there and I'm here. When this camera cut off, I'm back. I'm here. I'm here on business, and then these niggas is coming to watch me. So it's just like, you know, I ain't coming to see you. Y'all niggas, y'all give me. I don't even know who the fuck y'all are. It's just so that part don't matter. But you gotta enjoy and the show continues. If you go to Facebook, the shit is over there. It's the show. We in it for the dough. We ain't in it for the niggas, what niggas is saying. We in it for the dough.
Let me read this other super chat from Nagmeezy, man. Appreciate the €6. He says, my neck, my back, I'm suing Richie Mack. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. Shout out to Nagmeezy. Appreciate the super chat. Let me ask this question real quick. So I guess the angle is like for example, right? A lot of people wouldn't do that type of content for whatever reason, but the word that came to my mind was homophobic. You know what I mean? So a lot of times men that, you know, identify themselves as being straight, you know, some people go a little extra mile to show they're not, to prove they're not, to prove they're straight by being, by displaying, being homophobic. Even myself, I'm guilty of, trying to, present myself in a homophobic manner. But you haven't, obviously you're not homophobic. So what makes you a person that's not homophobic?
Because I got smart and intelligent about shit. You know, you can't. You gotta be smart. And then during the interviews, I really learned what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? And it really didn't make no sense to me. But you know, hey, motherfuckers do whatever they do. That's on them. But I learned. But now, you know, when I first got here, it was a big problem. You know, this is 2017, first got here. But like I said, once I learned the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I know what the fuck is going on. See, niggas don't, I'm going to give y'all some game. This is a trick that they do. So y'all, and I know they didn't caught a lot of you niggas with this shit. Because y'all ain't watching the interviews. Go watch the interviews, nigga. They got you with this one. So a nigga ask them if they're a girl, and they'll go ahead and say, yeah. But then when they go back to when they do they take them back, whether they freelancing or whatever, when they take them back, they'll say they on a period. So they know the nigga gonna have to give them some money anyway. So they doing whatever to get back in the room. They don't give a fuck what they say, what they do to get back to the room because they know you're gonna pay. But in the process, niggas is coming to Thailand straight and leaving gay. It's like unintentional. I mean, it's like goddamn unintentionally gay because they don't know. I remember when I first got, and I knew it was a good cause because I remember this is during, this might have been during Rolling Loud. It was a young dude, man. He was like, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. I was like, man, calm down. What happened, man? He said, man, I didn't know that was a lady boy. I was dancing with that motherfucker all night and this and that. That dude he's ruined. He's ruined. He's ruined. So niggas need to know. That's how I looked at it. Niggas need to know all the games, all the tricks, and all that. That dude he can't get back on that. He's never gonna fit. Every time he hear Thailand, he's gonna have a nightmare. Every time he's not gonna how can he get past that, man? He said he was slow dancing with the motherfucker all night, and they didn't say nothing because they not gonna say nothing, man. A lot of them will, a lot of them won't, but why take a chance?
I mean, in my opinion, that would have been a good content strategy, exposing, be like, these, because you did a reel, and it was a guy on he was getting on a motorcycle, and he was like, man, that's a lady boy, right? And he was acting dumb, like, for real? But the nigga kept going.
I tried to warn him. Hey, he ended up calling me, man, too, and that situation got bad because he was like, he was from the Ukraine, man, and I usually don't take no calls, man, from niggas talking about some videos, but his shit was a little different. He said he was married, and he said they lied and said he was in the military and all this shit, but he was like, can he take it down? I said, man, this motherfucker, it's got 1 million views. He said, is that what it's about for you, views? I said, man, he said, well, maybe, I don't know if I can tell this part, but he was like, say, maybe it was a skit or some shit like that. I don't know, man. But he just wanted to kind of cover it up, man. And then his boys was calling me, and they was like, they come telling me they was going to pull up. And I said, oh, man, I ain't taking shit down now. Y'all done fucked up now, man. And then they ended up getting me back on the phone because, I mean, I feel bad for the dude, man. I feel bad for him. And I ended up taking it down.
He was black, too. He was black, too, right?
Yeah, he's from Australia. And I told him, man, I told my partners to agree to it if, you send a little something. You know what I mean? And because I told him we're going to lose money, and that's 1 million. See, because on Facebook, you have to be invited to be monetized. It ain't like YouTube. See, and I didn't know how powerful. I would have been on Facebook a long time ago. So with that, I was on Facebook in the first 2 weeks. That video you talking about exposing, and see, dog, I really don't listen, man. I don't think I don't think after that situation, I don't know if that would be cool, like to be exposing niggas with these lady boys. I mean, that was really because that was. I mean, that he wanted to do it, but I mean, I don't know, man. That's like,
but then it's like if you're gonna call out other YouTubers, then
that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. Them niggas is doing whatever they doing in the privacy. These niggas is online in the public with the shit. It's not the same thing, man. And what the niggas do with the lady boy don't affect me, so it don't even matter. What them niggas did, what the passport bros did, not the new passport bros. What the new passport bros did was they changed the game because of their tactics, their behavior. They changed the ecosystem, the environment. You see what I'm saying? They came like the Democrats, man. They came in, put money in. It's some Joe Biden shit. I'm telling you, Richie Mack is Joe Biden. That nigga's Joe Biden, man. He turned this shit into a world first state. I had a little bitch with me. We went in a 7-Eleven. She just put some shit on the thing. It didn't even say please or can you buy it. She just put it up there. I mean, I talked to her bad, man. I was like, but I knew it wasn't her fault. You see what I'm saying? These bitches is like, as soon as you say hi to them, like 2,000. And all that, it's a different, because the dudes came here instead of treating it like it. See, this is the thing. This is the problem right here. Okay. It'd have been different if niggas would have told niggas what it was before they got here. Then it probably could have kept going and being what it was. And what I mean by what it was, black men, is we were worshipped. Like niggas really, they not worship, but they appreciated us more now than they do. So what they was doing was they was telling niggas this is a place to come get a wife, and niggas came over on that time. You see what I'm trying to say? They came over on that time, and they started treating them on some, you know, what's the nigga's name? In Sync. Them niggas like In Sync and what's them niggas out of Atlanta? Nothing is promised to me and you, so why don't we let things go? What's the nigga's name, man?
I can't remember that shit. Somebody put it in the chat.
Somebody put it in the chat. What's the nigga's name? Out in Atlanta, them Atlanta niggas with Jermaine Dupri. Rich is like Jermaine Dupri, man. He got a little Bow Wow. What's that nigga? Ant-Man? Average Plant Man, whatever his name. He got a little Bow Wow. He got BMT, Biggie Smalls. And he's Jermaine Dupri. He got all these pop acts going on, man. And so, you know, what is them niggas? I gotta get them dudes' name, man. Jagged Edge. That's them niggas right there. Jagged Edge. They can take their passport broke shit around and just call it Jagged Edge. Because Jagged Edge got this song about getting married and all that shit. Game is over there talking about getting married. Richie is married. This niggas is married. They go out and do a YouTube video and go home like Fred Flintstone to the bit. You know what I'm saying? They go home to the, and it's just like, what are y'all niggas doing? Y'all doing, come on, man. Who the fuck go to Rent-A-Center and buy the shit that people didn't brought back?
All right, hold that thought real quick. Hold that thought real quick. Let me catch up on these super chats real quick.
These niggas ain't sending me no super chats. I can't wait on these niggas, man.
Appreciate.
You gotta catch up on them. That's your money. You gotta catch up. I ain't got. You want me to wait on you counting your money?
All right, I gotta catch up on these super chats. Shout out to Old Country Boy,
money, man. Count your money.
Shout out to Old Country Boy again. He said, "Appreciate the $2 super chat." He said, "We're here to support the host. Appreciate it, bro." QB Passport Flexing said, he asked a question. He said, "Tom, why you got Game Abroad girl in your video?" You want to answer that question?
Nah, man. Listen, let me say this, dog. I don't know, man. It's like, you know, I hate I got into it with Game. And I'm gonna say this is why. Because, you know, Game could be a player. He really could. Now I don't know why he chose to be a family man all of a sudden. This nigga's a family man. You don't see him without seeing that girl. That's ridiculous. Man, what the fuck is going on, man? That's crazy to me. So, with that situation, I was just wilding out. You know, that's just, you know, I really don't give a fuck. So I'm going to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but these niggas then took it to another level. When these niggas then made it some beef shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm with that. So it's like, whatever, man. Like, I mean, but yeah. So that was just, you know what I'm saying? That was just a publicity stunt, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but that nigga took it the wrong way. It could have, you know, I guess he should, but that was his girl for real. You see what I'm saying? A player been like, oh, you got me. Yeah, man, I see what you're doing. But he got mad at me, and that's why he tried to ruin my name. He's trying to ruin my name. Like, niggas is saying anything and everything. Like, just making up shit as they go. That's how much they, but the niggas can't, I mean, all them niggas, it's about 20 niggas. Man, you know how many niggas is against me? Oh, man, I just thought about it, man. It's about 50, 60 of these niggas, man.
Let me segue. So, you know, there are some people that kind of aware of the vlog, the hood vlogs you did back in the day. I didn't know Hood Box Office. I didn't know that was you. You know what I mean? Initially. So, you know, And real quick, are you Black American, or you or African background, or Caribbean background, or you
No, nigga. No, I'm Black American, man.
okay? So you FBA, okay? Just wanted to ask that question.
Y'all
Now,
don't know. Y'all don't know. People don't know who's who now. What kind of shit is that?
no, we don't know who's
It's
who
getting
these
crazy. It's
days.
getting crazy. People don't know who's who. It's too late now. Shit, nigga gotta ask the nigga, what are you? That's crazy. Okay.
So how did you go from doing like kind of like the hood vlogs, or hood content, to like travel content? Like what got you interested in doing like travel stuff?
No, because it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't about that. Like the hood content is because that's where I was at, and
Yeah.
that's what I could. That's what like I knew I didn't have a Hollywood set and all that, so I had to use the hood for the set. You know what I'm saying? So I just used that for the people that was there. They were the extras and all that. You know what I'm saying? So and it really was a reality. So it really didn't matter. But yeah. But no, I didn't go from that to that. I
Okay.
was done with that. I was done with that, and then I started traveling, and then matter of fact, I say this nigga mentioned it to me about Danny from World Star mentioned about doing some YouTube, and I didn't want to do it at the time.
Mm.
But then when I came back to when I came back to Thailand, niggas started telling me about what was going on over here, and then I got with the independent council. Then I started looking into what was happening, and I seen it was the YouTube shit.
Yeah.
So then I just started making videos to combat that. It wasn't that I got in it. It wasn't like I got in this as a business. I did that to combat what was going on. So I didn't get into travel space. That was my way of protesting.
Okay.
Because most of the niggas was just talking about it. Like, nigga, this nigga talk about it, this nigga talk about it, this nigga talk about it. But I was like, nah, I got to do something about it. So that was my way. That was my way of doing so, because I knew I could reach people, and I knew I needed to get the message out there, and that was. So that's what that was about. So no, man, I ain't made a dime in this shit. I ain't made no
So
money.
you inserted yourself into the travel space, the passport bro space, and I'll be honest, you know, there are people that seen you coming, but I mean, distance themselves from you because of your content covering, whether it's lady boys or tomboys, uh, and so people distance themselves. So I know that you felt a certain way about it, but at the same time, I know you kind of understood, because a lot of phrases have been thrown out there, like off brand. Does his brand mesh with my brand, and so forth. And I know behind the scenes you mentioned that you're getting away from certain content, but um you know how honestly, like how did it make you feel that people was kind of distancing themselves from you? You know what I mean? Like how did that make you feel?
Nah, man, it didn't. The deal was it didn't matter because I didn't need nobody. You see what I'm trying to say? Like everything I did, I had my team, and I didn't need nobody. So it didn't matter what niggas wanted to team up with me. I didn't want to team up with nobody until it got on what I was doing, like on the military shit. Then I was trying to get with certain niggas, but I made bad judgment in that situation. But the deal was, so I didn't need nobody, so I didn't care. I got into it a few times behind it because I knew niggas wasn't listening. They were just seeing the thumbnail with the lady boy, that was it. They wasn't like watching the video and seeing the shit that I was saying.
But you know what, bro? That shit fuck up the viewer algorithm because a nigga click on a lady boy, a nigga click on a video you covering lady boys, and now you got the algorithm sending you shit that you ain't trying to see. So it's like, man.
Yeah. But look, I banged 100K out with it though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So niggas ain't did that. So that's what I'm saying. Fuck what these niggas is talking about. I did 100K with it. So, and I mean it paid. I'm just like, listen, man. The day I give a fuck about what a nigga is directly saying, like, as if it's some disrespectful shit that we gotta talk about it, man. I don't know, man. These niggas ain't got this shit has got crazy, man. But the thing is, it was a business. I sell anything to these niggas because they some suckers. Just like they bought that to me, that ain't no worse than what they was getting over there. Because it was a bunch of lies. Just like the lady boy lied to you, them niggas was lying to you.
All right, so
Game lied. Game lied. He lied. That's what he did. And now the nigga mad at me behind that shit. See, Game, let me say something, man. I know you hot about what happened, but you know, the shit is getting worse, man, because now you doing shit that you to get back at me. So, man, you know what? Man. Okay,
so
I got some. Anyway, let me go
so
ahead, man.
on the record, are you done with like Ladyboy content moving forward? Like if that's just
Yeah,
something that
it's listen, that show is already done. That the Tom Yum Lechon show, we got 3 seasons of that. So right now I'm not doing any content. That's getting updated daily on Facebook, and it's monetized and it's making money. Like, and we got like over 3,000 videos, and it's coming out every day. So right now these niggas are still working. These niggas got cameras running around and chasing niggas with cameras. I ain't made a video. I just get on there and do a little talking about what happened with old boy, but I'm not making no content now. So that's the answer to that question. I ain't making nothing. So I might do some new shit. You know, I got the motivation for the bar girls, you know, give them away Pampers and milk, and they come out and I give them motivational talk. And then, you know, I'm trying to get some niggas to do some reality shows. You know, I got, what's the dude's name? I'm talking to, man, I can't think of his name right now. I can't believe I can't think of his name. It must not be meant for me to say his name, but it's the guy, Tony Huge. I'm trying to see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's the dude with the big steroids, and he's doing all that and this. So, you know, I'm trying to do some white boy Eminem show. Shit, I'm done with these niggas. See, listen, man, I'm a businessman. These niggas is not understanding that. So now that's done. That's like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He don't have to do that no more. He just keep playing it. Okay, I don't have to do the Tom Yum Lechon no more. It's on Facebook. It's on Rumble. It's getting paid. It's going. Now I got time to do nothing.
I got you. So appreciate the 23 people that's in the chat. I'm gonna segue to another topic, but just those that's tuning in, I'm just gonna recap. You know what I mean? Just kind of went over, you know, a brief introduction of Tom Young, and you know, he basically, he's a heterosexual brother. He had a strategic angle with some of the Ladyboy content, and you know, he mentioned that that is not content he's, you know, doing moving forward. It's a thing of the past, and you know, whether you agree or disagree or believe him or not, you know, I mean, that's up to you. But I just wanted him to, you know, hear, you know, I just want everybody to hear from his mouth to see where he stands, so the questions don't have to come up again and again and again. You know what I mean? So, I wanted to segue into talking about what's player versus not player. You know what I mean? Because that is kind of the angle some YouTubers come at, some of the content creators that influence travel. Some people feel like certain shit not player, certain shit not player. I will say that, I mean, you know, the content you was doing for me it wasn't player. You know what I mean? And I've told you that offline. You know what I mean? For me it wasn't player. So I'm not going to be biased or unbiased or anything like that. But you know what I mean? You're moving on from that. You know what I mean? And I would like to focus on what type of messaging should be that's more player. And guys are going to disagree on what's player, but everybody was cut from a different cloth. I was cut from a certain cloth where I grew up. I grew up around real niggas, pimps in my family, So it's just a lot of stuff just wasn't, just wasn't cool. It just wasn't cool. It wasn't player. Other people may be a little, liberal in how they view things, where whether it's tricking, the type of women you deal with, etc. So I want you to kind of talk about what you look at as player versus not player. You don't have to call out names, you know what I mean, but you can just say what let's just start there. Let me read the super chat real quick before you get started. Leao, if I'm pronouncing it right. Appreciate the 5. Is that euros? Appreciate the 5. He said, desperate for views. You have to interview this Pookie. Why do you blacks always promote degenerates? He's pure FBA does. So, I don't know if you're trolling me, but I appreciate the super chat. All opinions and comments are welcome. You're more than welcome to express your vitriol through. I'm just the type of person that I welcome vitriol in person. You know what I mean? I welcome it in person. You know what I mean? I don't like internet smoke. I don't like internet beef. I like in person beef. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave it at that. He said, "No wonder BMT doesn't rock with you. He doesn't need to rock with me personally. We on 2 different lanes.
He trolling. That dude trolling, man.
Yeah, I know he trolling. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, I'm gonna be in Thailand Halloween weekend. If anybody wanna get in the ring, it is an open invite. So if you're not trying to pull up, shut the fuck up. All right. So let's get into, man, what you consider player versus not player.
Okay, now listen, man. Now this is, I mean, Ken told me this a long time ago, man, and I can't forget it. It was like he said real game is non-transparent. So basically, if you can see it, it's not real game. You see what I'm trying to say? So if I'm doing something and you can see what I'm doing, if I'm trying to run game and you see what I'm doing, that's not real game. If it's real game, you can't see it. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, you won't know what I'm doing if it's real game. So that's why you weren't able to see what I was doing, and to you it wasn't player, because it was another level game. Like, it was a game up above. So you didn't see it, but now that I tell you, now you understand. You like, okay, it's numbers. So I'm like Apple. I was running the shit like Apple or McDonald's. I wasn't doing it. It wasn't for me. It wasn't no person. Like I said, my videos is not she's cooking this and we gonna go to the temple, or we in Bali. We ain't no couple, nothing. Mm-hmm. It was straight up, what you doing? What have you tricked any black guys? Woo, woo. What do you say when you do this? It's all them kind, even with the girls. It's questions. What do you charge this? What's the difference between the black guy, African? It didn't stop. So for me, it was going to school. That's how you learn. So if I'm going to listen, y'all niggas is not See, that's how I know niggas don't think. If I'm going to enter the city, you need to know about it before you get there. Or you gonna learn about it when you get there. One way or the other. You need to know or you gonna learn. Mm. So for me, before I get there, I would be watching all interviews. Mm. Getting the game. Okay, I'm going to Thailand. I'll be watching all Thailand. I wouldn't be watching Zoom. I would be watching all Thailand. Interviews. What the girls are saying. Hey, what? Okay, do. Y'all niggas is watching intros and outros. That 2 minutes y'all niggas is watching the intro is 2 minutes you could be hearing the dude ask the girl, do you like black guys? And why not? And she could be telling you, no, because they don't do this. Okay, if a guy approaches you in the club, what should he say? You know what? I don't understand. That's what a real game is saying.
So let's talk about what's not player. Just so people, because you know some people are like, what are you talking about?
Well, it's kind of like it's really hard to say because okay, let's say if it's a guy that gets a girl out the bar, move her in.
Let me address this real quick. Let me address something real quick. I need to address something real quick. So I'm gonna address this Liao troll, whatever the case may be. So niggas do not come for me, you know what I mean? Because a lot of y'all be cool with me and then be cool with a guy that I don't rock with or don't rock with me. You know what I mean? Which is fine, you know what I mean? Like I don't tell people to pick and choose who they fuck with and don't have the audacity to do that to me. I don't tell people who they should be cool with or friends with or collab with. Don't tell me, especially if you're not a person that helped or contributed to you know what I mean, or contributing to my success. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, if you want to try to check or question me, do it in person. That's the thing though. Do it in person. You know what I mean? Once I finish with him, I'm gonna drop the link for somebody to you know, cam up, and if they got smoke with me, we can go smoke with me. Now people are asking about my marriage and things like that. I'm still married to her. You know what I mean? Whether you know, whether we separated or whatever have you, that's my business. You know what I mean? So that's my business. So I'm a content creator. Whatever I decide to share, that's what I share. Whatever I decide to share, I don't owe anybody. I don't owe anybody anything. You know what I mean? But everything with us has always been good. You know what I mean? In full disclosure, the only and I, you know, I mean, I don't want to talk about this now, but the only contention or issues we had was as far as me being there full time. You know what I mean? So you know, everything, all our contention was around my, you know, us living together in a particular place. So that's where that is. So I don't know what more to say, but like I said, if you got smoke, you will have an opportunity to come up, cam up, and we can go from there. Thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you. Now, back to what's player and what's not player. What is it say? So you're out here showing up other women, you respect. Yeah, so don't worry about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what I'm doing. You know, that's my business. You know what I mean? And can't nobody control what I put on YouTube. All you could do is talk behind the scenes like a biatch. You know what I mean? Whoever you are, you're the one having a fit, not me. I'm not having a fit. You know what I mean? So any other questions, you got a super chat. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. So excuse me for that, bro. But yeah, let's talk about what's not player. You know what I mean? Now it's some things that I see that's not player. I mentioned about your content before, not player. There's things that even critics like Peso Man, Travel Time with Paul, and others, they criticize some of the people in the travel space, whether it's warranted or not warranted. You know what I mean? And some people, basically there are people that feel like certain things are not player. So, what I mean? Everybody's going. No one is going to agree on everything how people view things or not. But in your opinion, what has not been player?
It's kind of hard to say, man, because okay, say if a guy makes one of these girls their girlfriend, then I wouldn't say that was player. But if he turn around and put it on YouTube and making money off, then it ends up being some player shit. But he's committing a misdemeanor while committing a felony. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, so to me, overall, it could end up being player, because what if it blow up? But you gotta wait until it's over with like something like that, because if it don't go right, then it wasn't player. But if a nigga take it and it goes somewhere with it, then it end up being player.
Now, I would say this. I mean, like I said, a lot of people that's criticized on how they move with the women on YouTube, I mean, they're doing pretty well. So it is player in that aspect. But
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people um, that I've seen that's critical of the Passport Bro movement, their issue is that their influence on young, impressionable men. You know what I mean? What are we teaching? I did a stream the other day, and I put this and I asked the chat this question, because I was saying it was about the minister Jap. He be at the Passport Bros, and it was about tricking, and he was like, Jap be like, the Passport Bros, they be advocating tricking, and they shouldn't be pushing tricking on these young men. And then somebody made a comment. They was like, once they get older, they're gonna end up being tricks anyway. So you know what I mean. So do you feel like a lot of guys, the way they moving? Do you have the sentiment that it's bad for young men to be like kind of like learning the game from certain individuals, or they fucking up the game, or what's your thoughts on that?
No, it's the same thing. Just like when niggas get older, you got niggas that trick and some niggas that don't trick as much, and then you got some niggas that don't trick. So even in the younger guys, you gonna have some that's gonna trick. You gonna have some even when they come over here. I've met young guys over here said they hadn't spent $1, and I believed them, because why wouldn't those girls? The girls are human, so they see those guys and they like them. That's why I always said, if you want to know if the girl really likes you, if she don't ask for money, if you ain't got to give her no money, and she's still around for whatever reason. I'm gonna tell you real quick scenario. I had a chick, one of the first chicks I met that I really like. I actually liked this girl, and she was just like these niggas had. So I was in a situation where I thought she was cool, but you know what? She had a dude from the States that was sending her money, so she didn't have to ask me for a dime. I did the game, but I didn't have to pay nothing.
Right.
So to me, that was a different situation. So I was kicking her with 5 months, and this is how I know that she like. This is a scenario. Her daughter he had already sent money. Now he had a job, Walmart type job, so I know it was probably tight for him. And her daughter got sick, so she was like, "I'm gonna call him and see what he say." So she called him, and she got off the phone. I said, "What did he say?" She said he'll see what he'll do, or whatever he can do. So I sit there and I was just waiting to see if she was gonna ask me. She never did. Never did. Never did. So I was like, that's some shit. They don't play about, because then I learned then that she was looking at it like, I need my money. Just like she need her money. See, trying to transfer your money to they people that they love.
Right.
So I knew she loved me because she didn't want to take my money. She didn't want me. She know I need my money. Like everybody need money. Everybody, I don't care who you are, everybody need money. So she didn't look to try to get my money to fix her problem. She was trying to look for the sucker to fix her problem.
Okay.
Just like you would
Now,
have a yeah. So that's what it is, nigga. So
now,
you can't do it. You can do it, man. You ain't gotta do the Mac. You ain't gotta do the Richie Mac. You ain't gotta do the, you know what I'm saying, the game. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be a lame. You can't be a sucker. You gotta be cool.
okay.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
all this. How I summarize it is like messaging, right? Because a lot of guys will say, well, you know, I left the U.S. to get away from this lame versus not lame, and this and that, um, and so forth. So when it comes to messaging, and this is my opinion, you know, I can't tell people how they should have handled certain situations, but my mindset is like instead of attacking someone's message that you don't like, or the person that creates the message you don't like, you formulate a message to make your message better or louder than theirs. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the angle, but it's kind of hard though, because some people like these women, they want to be pandered to. Women like guys that pander. They want to. A lot of guys don't want the truth either. You know what I mean? They want the fantasy. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to have a message with so much realities, because what I mean. I've been told all the time, man. If I tell the truth, guys not gonna really, watch or view and things like that. So it's a fantasy. It's like a lot of guys, there's a lot of dreams being sold. You know what I mean? Shout out to like Austin Holloman. He's been very vocal about some of the cons of Brazil and travel. He's been attacked on his experience and things like that. But what I mean, he tells both sides of the coin. You know, and so so I me to you is like, instead of and others, instead of attacking the message or the messenger, create a message or support. Because when you criticize other guys on your platform, you are supporting them in a way that you're saying their name, you're bringing light. Support or big up people where if you have that influence to affect them, you can have the same influence to affect somebody that has the message that you want to big up. So I was gonna say that between this is just my opinion, between you and Richie Mack, you know what I mean? I know both of y'all believe that some lines was crossed, and, but I ask you, you know what I mean, to squash the beef. You know what I mean? Because I see bigger pictures at play, and so what I mean, can you squash the beef?
Man, listen, it never was a beef, man. I mean, you know, I really didn't think niggas was gonna take it that serious. So, I mean, I had to do what I had to do as far as the the message, and I'm ready for whatever. But I I don't think I would have did. I don't know, man. I just I see things different, like especially coming from him. That's like crazy. So. I mean, like I said, man, with me, it wasn't never no beef, man. It was like beef is like, you know, like what happened. That's beef shit. Like for me, I don't fuck with what you're saying. I'ma say what I gotta say. I'ma criticize what you guys. Niggas is saying coming after, nigga. I could if a dog. That's called reaction videos. That's why YouTube. Why you think YouTube is allowing this shit? I got a right for when he say something, I can say something back. If he say something, I can say something back.
No, I got what you, I got what you saying.
And the whole thing with the picture, that was a skit. So I mean,
no, I got
the thing at the bottom, it's still on the wall. The stuff is still on the wall. So that was a skit, man. This is, I mean, you know, so you know, no, it could have been. It could have. Listen, dog. Listen. I don't know. He need to tell everybody why he took it so serious, because it really could have been beneficial, really, for everybody, because niggas is getting promotion. But the thing is, you know, it's something I did that he felt he had to do what he did. It's something I did, and they can say all of it, and I was, but nigga, it's something that's just too much, man. You know, so and niggas are saying what they saying, and you know, I've thought about what I was thinking, and I left that alone. Like, I'm not, you know, I ain't trying to get at nobody. I thought about how I was. See, here's what I was doing. Like, okay, niggas that I met personally, instead of looking at who they were on the charts. See, this is like SoundCloud. This is like, what's the SoundScan? So I was looking at niggas like Will, whatever, that I looked at it personally because I recruited them dudes. But then I had to think about it. I said, this nigga get 30 views and nobody knows who she is. So I had to, that's a distraction. Somebody emailed me that too. They say, man, this nigga stay with his mama. And they sent me the clip where his mama is saying, can you put your voice down? And he like, sorry, ma. He said, are you really beefing with these niggas? He said, that's not a beef, man. That's a distraction. So I don't have no beef with nobody, man. I'm done with that. I mean, really. Like, but I'm going to keep doing what I do. Like, nigga, I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. Now, these niggas is getting mad. That's the problem. But they don't want niggas to say, they don't want no competition. They don't want a nigga criticizing what they saying. They want everybody agreeing. They want to be motherfucking Bobby Brown.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what you should do, but I'm asking you, like, you know, Richie Mack is I mean, he's a peer. You know what I mean? A lot of guys in the travel space is my peer. He said his piece. You said your piece.
Man,
you know
listen, dog, listen.
Yeah.
He tried to hurt me, man. He really did. He really tried to hurt me. And it's just one of them things where it just didn't happen. But I'm still had to go get MRIs and all this shit, man. From me picking them up, that shit, you know. You know what I'm saying? I had to go get looked at because that wasn't no normal thing, man. That wasn't no normal thing. So, cause they said he weighed about 200. So, man, I mean, so a nigga had to go get looked, you know, get checked up on, man, cause you know what I'm saying? I got
take the L, bro. I mean, not saying it was an L on as far as the fight, but take the L as far as like you had to, you know, go through getting checked out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
but what I'm saying is, listen, if he could look, he was trying to put me out of commission by trying to kick he didn't get to the leg. See, he didn't know which leg to hit, and then he didn't know it was my feet that was the real issue. So he didn't know what to do. Richie should have got the medical records because you would have known to go for the feet.
Well, he said if he could do it all over again, he wouldn't even.
He's saying that now. Niggas always say that, man. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't doing. But you know why I don't believe him? Because they went on there and they went on the live and was trying to shit on me, man. You know, and they did stuff like I was interviewing a lesbian. They took it and slowed the voice down and all that to make it sound deep. The voice. I'm like, So they doing more. They still ain't stopped. See, if they
Put
would have
it
stopped,
like,
then I would believe.
Hear me out. If nothing surfaces from those people, can we move on to something else? You know what I mean? Can
Listen to what I'm saying, dog. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, at the same time, this nigga is saying he's sorry. He calling me yummy, and he telling everybody, you know, my cheeks is in the air. You know, so and he creating a space for niggas to try to hate on me.
we're talking
So
about
what I'm saying is, I can't take that apology serious. I can't take the apology.
I'm saying today moving forward, you know what I mean? We're not going to
Man,
concern
this
about
nigga's not doing that. He's not doing that. He's not doing it.
You got
He's not doing it. Okay, well,
you got to give an
here,
opportunity. Today moving forward, if nothing comes
he got to
out,
put some money up, man. He got to do something. Like, he got to show me he's serious, man, because I don't believe him no more, man. I don't believe nothing that nigga saying. I did believe what he said. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, he was calling me the pookie, but nigga, he ran up on me. And then he gonna lie. See, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna lie and say I spit on him. I can't, nah, dog. He's not done. I can't, like, it's no way I could say first of all, it's not a beef. For me, it's not a, he got a beef with me.
He's done. You can be done. I will put up money on his behalf if it's all about that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to.
It ain't all about that. See, you try to slip that in there. It ain't all about that. It ain't about that. Listen, dog. Hold on. Listen, man. Listen. I got a good judge of character, man. And if a nigga, at the same time he's apologizing, he dissing you, he's not sorry, man. He just thinking of another way for him to get. These niggas is plotting right now.
I give him
right now.
Look, just like I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, I'm gonna give them a benefit.
Okay, yeah, we'll get a nigga the benefit of the doubt. Did he surprise you this last time?
Today, moving forward, I'm talking about today.
I'm just saying, did you get surprised last time?
Surprised about what?
What you saw from him?
I mean, it was surprising to see him.
Okay, well, you just set to give that nigga. You getting surprised again?
I'm gonna give him.
You gonna be surprised again because he's really upset now. I must have really got to that dude because, you know, I was really just putting it on like it needs to be. That's just me, man. I had to let the nigga know what it was, man. It's just all, you know, I could see what you're doing. Oh, no, that ain't, no, man. That's so this is what it is right here.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna read
the whole thing. Listen, dog, when it comes to that podcast, mm-hmm. That's what that was all about. Player and not player.
Okay.
And what I felt like he was doing was not player. What I feel like a lot of niggas was doing is not player. So it ended up I was like getting at what they was doing, and it ended up being where we got into it behind me getting at what they was doing.
I got you. Like I said, today moving forward, bro, if nothing comes from that side, you know what I mean, there's no need to you can leave it alone. I'm asking you to leave it alone, bro. I'm asking you to leave it alone. You know what I mean?
I don't know what kind of trick bag you trying to put me in with that. I ain't sitting on her agreeing. But I don't know what it sounds like. Some setup shit, man.
No, it's not a trick. I want it to be peace.
You keep saying that same shit over and over, though. You keep saying that same shit over and over about.
I just want you to understand what I was trying to say. You know what I mean? If it's clear, if you disagree, that's cool.
I understand what you, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you doing the Louis Farrakhan and all that.
All right. Let me read the super.
And you know what? I do appreciate you at least trying, but I don't think you really know what the fuck is going on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit got real. Like that was the first time meeting that dude, man. Like so.
Well, hopefully, you know what I mean, it becomes something of the past. You know, people don't gotta like each other, you know, and life goes on.
I
Let
don't
me
know, man. I don't
Somebody
know.
got a question for you in a super chat. They said ask Tom if we're going to see Filipina Oprah interviewing Harriets in Africa.
Interviewing who?
I don't know. It says harlots or Harriets. I don't know what that word means, but I guess
I,
something interviewing in Africa.
I don't know.
Did you ever mention going to Africa or something like that or no?
No.
Okay.
I ain't
Yeah.
got nothing.
All right. So yeah, I understand your question, but appreciate the super chat. Let's see. So kind of the last thing I want to kind of mention is that in the travel space, and you probably seen it as well. Um, if there's a lot of clicks that are successful because a lot of people are cliquish in the travel space, but the one reason why they are successful because they all big up each other. You know what I mean? And so I don't see, and so the reason why I'm saying it is that I would like to see guys that are critical of certain passport bros big up other passport bros that that you agree with, whether their message or how they move and so forth. So we need to do more. Just as black people and black men, we do need to big up. We do need to big up each other. Shout out to Razor Rays. He always shouts out people that pull up, whether he like them, don't like them, disagree or don't disagree. He always big up everybody that come through, and I appreciate that about him. And some other people do it as well. So, we need to big up each other in the travel space because at the end of the day, life is short, man. Life is short. When you had uh, Richie Mack was vulnerable. Nigga could have been DDT'd or anything. So you know what I mean. So I don't, luckily nothing got to that extreme. But life is short, man, and we need to do more bigging up each other. And I appreciate that. I mean, whether you watch, let's say you watch me from a distance or whatever, I mean, you've big up, any opportunity you had to big up me, you have, and I appreciate that. You know.
Man, it's just a matter of
Another guy that big up me real quick. Shout out to International Zoe, man. He's always he big ups me a lot. And so he's a brother that does it as well. So shout out to the homie International Zoe. What's good, bro? Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Nah, man, my whole thing was getting like the best content. So for me, the whole essence was getting the game from the guys are coming, they coming to mess with the girls.
Okay.
So then what I did was I started out interviewing the girls. And then as I started interviewing the girls, I got the ideas to get some of the girls to interview uh, the other girls because I figured they had more. They knew when they worked in the bar. Like Jam worked in the bar, Oprah worked in the bar, so I knew they knew the questions to ask. So I just brought them on to start fucking with whatever. Now Jam was she was like more like me. So we did interviews together because she was more my style. And then Oprah had her own thing, doing whatever she was, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so it just was kind of like a situation where, in my mind, I set it up to how I wanted to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
So I end up thinking, well, okay, Oprah, I don't know, she do them lady boys. So she started doing all the lady boy interviews, and she did, and that's why I really think she had the best show on there, because she had all the lady, you know, the lady boys had the best numbers.
Gotcha.
So my thing was, I try to hold on to Jam, but you know, these girls, you know, a lot of them they don't want to look for the long term. So, you know, so I couldn't get Jam to really stick around, but we filmed so many episodes. Then I had some other girls to come in, and, you know, Joy, you know what I'm saying? But she ended up dying or whatever. But me and her got a situation. Me and Joy got a situation, but you know what I'm saying? Oprah stuck around, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she was cool. I tried to promote her with her and put her on her thing, do her thing, man.
Right.
And she's always cool, but, you know, I really don't fuck with her like that. It ain't really like my...
Let me see.
I got... Yeah.
Another question, super chat. They say, ask Tom, when is he going to bring back Brian Harris and Money Mike back to the show?
Oh, man.
Appreciate the super chat.
It's I don't know, man. It's one of them things where them guys, they locals, man, and they it's the same deal. They don't want to stay on. Like, they didn't, you know, I can't make them do that. I mean, you know, they hit me up 1 minute and they next minute they gone. I don't know, man. I can't get nothing consistent. But, you know, it was like a record label with me. So, you know, I would like pay episodes. So, like, you know, Jam would get paid for all her shit, you know, and, you know, it's released to me, just like Oprah she did all her things, she had a deal, you know, so, you know, but that's over with. The whole, you know, that, you know, she's done. Like she filmed all her series, she's done. She's in school or whatever. And, you know, as a benefit of the show, you know, we send her back to school. So she's doing school now. So she doesn't even make episodes. And we cover the cost of school. So the girl now, she's got a life. You know what I'm saying? That she can support her family and all that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to know I smash, man. I smash them all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If she was bad on the show, she got smashed. Oprah got smashed. Jam got smashed. Joy got smashed. Everybody got smashed. But do I give a fuck? No, it's not my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, it's just, you know, it's what I was doing is the difference is what these niggas was doing is they was doing it and they wasn't benefiting. They were just doing it and then it wasn't no residuals.
Right.
So, like, I own the Filipino Oprah YouTube channel. I own the Facebook. I own so no matter where Jam go or no matter where these girls go. Now these girls, when they run off, now I don't know if them boys got release forms. I do. I'm gonna get them niggas some game. You need to get a release form with your girl, because when they do, because they gonna all move around.
Yeah.
Especially if you like me, I tell them, hey, you need to go get a boyfriend, something. You can't be fun. I'm out here I gotta be by myself. You know, I'm done. I'm retired, man, from You know, that's why I never put out episodes with me being in no relationship with none of these bitches, because that's not what I do. It was all about podcasts. So I got about 600 Filipino Open episodes. I got about and I got a non-competition agreement, so she can't do nothing with nobody else and be it on YouTube, because I'm like, I got like the Easy deal. You know, you can't. So even if she go and do a deal with somebody, she go do a game. She go have Oprah go. Say if Oprah go do a deal with BMT, any of these niggas, she can't do it because she gotta. She can't make any other country but in the Philippines. Now they have to fly to another country. Maybe they could do it then. But she can't do it in, like old boy said, if she going to Africa. If she go to Africa, whoever over there, whatever, then she could, HB is over there. If she do some videos with HB while she there, she can't put them on because she got the so all my shit is locked up like that. So I treat it like a business. I don't know what kind of deal Game and them got. What if the girl get mad? She say, take my videos down. Then she go to the police. Then what is Game gonna do? Do we got papers?
Okay. Now, well, I'm gonna ask you real quick. Shit. Oh, do you do consultations, or if anybody want to reach out to you, you know what I mean, questions about Philippines, Thailand, can people reach out to you?
Yeah, I really don't like doing that shit, man, unless, it's really worth it or something, because that's just, do a whole bunch of talking, niggas just speak, it's just, it got to be really worth it, man, because niggas be just talking and ask the same questions over and over and all that other shit. And you got to be kind of like on the niggas call, like, call hotline, sex line and shit. Nigga call, you got to get on the phone with a nigga call. You like a sex phone hoe. You know what I'm saying? You got to get on the phone and make your money. Yeah, what you want? Talk to me and tell me what them Thai girls say. Niggas, you got where I go get the best blowjobs and all that. Man, I ain't got time to tell that kind of shit, man. So I don't know what kind of information I can give a nigga, man. Niggas be asking me about the pimp. I'm like, oh, we ain't doing none of that, man. And, so it's just like consultations. I don't know, man. We got to do something else. Niggas think that's the recipe. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, dog. I'm a warn niggas. Now you can take my advice if you want to. Everybody's trying to get 100,000 subscribers, man. I'm telling you now, that shit don't pay as much as y'all think it pay. I'm just gonna say that. So I don't know what niggas is like. I've been telling niggas that, and the reason I'm telling y'all that is because I don't want you to stress out. I want you to enjoy yourself doing this, because when you get there, you'll feel good when you get your plaque and all that, and then that shit wear off, and then you back on it talking about 200,000, 300,000.
Now I will say some of the chat has questioned how you got your 100,000 subscribers. If you got it organically.
Well, it came from Oprah and them lady boys. If the views, that was her, she dominated the channel. You see what I'm trying to say? So that's why my thing, see, where niggas would be trying to bar find bitch, smash a bitch and all that, then what I was doing was monetizing. You see what I'm trying to say? The whole Filipino Oprah name and all that, that's monetized, So the Jam, Joy RP, she got 2 babies, so 3. So I mean, it's all good, man, as far as I'm concerned. And now I'm looking for the next one. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the next thing. You feel me?
All right. I guess the last thing, kind of, if you can talk about, talking to the audience about you said looking at me, you feel like I've been pushed out and stuff like that. You know.
Oh, okay. You want me to get into that?
Yeah, you could briefly get into that.
But you know what? You should have said that, man, because that was something I was feeling. That's not really a talking point for me, man. That was something that I was feeling, and that was really like for you. Like
Okay.
that was for you, and that was just my observation. And then that's the vibe I get from, what I'm saying, from BMT, is that he's the type of dude that steal somebody's shit and try to run off with it, man. That's that Nigerian shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He can't help himself, man. So I just feel like that, I mean, it might be one of them Zuckerberg situations, you know what I'm saying, with the twins and all that. You see what I'm trying to say? But, Zuck had to pay up, man. And I know the situation you got with him is similar to that. So we're just going to see, man, and, a nigga didn't just, I just feel like that it would be a better deal, even if he felt like he had the vision for it. I really feel like that the vision you got for it, even if y'all would have put that shit together, man, it would have been more balanced, man. Because how is it that I can get along with you, man? And you say you're a passport boy, and I'm saying you're original. How is it that I get along with you? You see what I'm trying to say? So that lets you know that that's an aspect of them. They just wanted all the corny dudes. This is the corny guy club. This is the light-skinned guy club. This is the light-skinned guys, the guys that want to be light-skinned. It's crazy, man. But see, I feel like with you allowed it, man. You did it. You handling your business now. I can't say that now. I can't say that because you handle your business. But as far as like publicly, I ain't really seen nothing from you, man. Unless I done provoked it out of you. Like I ain't really been following you like that, because I really don't know what you've been saying about it. But anytime I see you, I'm gonna talk about it, man. And I was trying to tell you, to get at me, because you know what I'm saying. I feel like that was like some what's that shit called when they do the takeover? What is that shit called? With the pirates on the ship. What is that shit called, man? When it's somebody in the chat tell me what it is. Mutiny. That was a motherfucking mutiny, man. Nigerian mutiny, man. This nigga he's a dirty dog, man. He just don't sit up there like it's his shit. Like he the sole proprietor. Nigga, get your ass out of here, nigga. Hey, do you know what a sole proprietor is, man?
Yeah.
You think he do?
I don't know.
That's how he running it, though. He running like a sole proprietor. He ain't trying to be on no Zuckerberg level or no motherfucking. He act like he want to be on motherfucker. What's that? Oh boy, with the Tesla. He act like he want to be him, but nigga, you on some nigga shit with your light skinned friends. I can't believe them niggas attack me like that, man. Them bitch ass niggas, man, doing all that talking. I hate the internet now, man. Niggas that used to talk like that from way over. These niggas is talking way in some whole nother countries and shit. Just talking. Nigga, what? Nigga, we gonna do this and all these niggas, man. And then I learned that this is what I figured out by like these niggas over here that's in Thailand. Them niggas put some shit on our tongue, but they gonna jump me again, and they don't know, nigga. I got a surprise for them. Anyway. Cause see, and then niggas is recording phone conversations, but they need to look up what is the crime of recording phone call conversations in Thailand? And if you can get sued for that too, they need to look that up. Because first of all, it's not admissible in court. So niggas is recording niggas. That's what these niggas is doing. These is the niggas Zoom got over here. That's record niggas when they calling them and putting them on. But they don't know they breaking the law in Thai. They doing it thinking it's funny, but they just getting themselves involved in a lawsuit with another nigga.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and shout out to I'm gonna read this comment real quick. Damn, what the fuck was I gonna say? It'll come back to me. International Zone said Tom Yum Lechon. He said we will connect down for the interview in December if you're still there. That's from International Zone.
I don't know, man. I'll be around somewhere around. Yeah, man. So listen, I'm gonna say so since he's brought it up. You know, I can respect niggas that's not biased on anything and tell a nigga in his face the real shit. That's what I can say about that man there. Now, I will say that about Wilford. He was saying that Zoe was one of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I know ain't no nigga 100 now. So I ain't saying Zoe 100, but from what I seen is anytime a nigga tell it, like it's, you know, no matter who listening, when a nigga tell it like it is, that's a cold man right there.
Yeah, he was. You know, I mean, he 100. He 100 coming from my mouth. He 100. You know that's for you to see. But
yeah. I mean, these niggas be switching up though. But you know, I mean, when they get mad at you, then they be 100, but they be against you.
No,
you know, I mean, you know what, man? I mean, I'm gonna do that interview with him, man. But I'm not looking to get no. I'm not looking to do no new content, man. Really, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do, man. You know, I'm just gonna sit back and make the money on the. It's time to monetize the Filipino Oprah channel. That shit is over 3,000 over there. The money on the Facebook. This channel that I got over this Raw channel, that's just for niggas when they search, they can find a video, you know, that they was looking for. It ain't really about no money on there. That's just something to have up there since they terminated me. You know, they can do it again. But I put it on there for that. So, I mean, I'm gonna do this auction. Where's the towel at? I got the towel that Richie had on his head. Where is it at? The visual is crazy. I gotta get the towel. Hold on. I got the towel that Richie had on his head when he came out the bath. See, I want niggas to own a piece of history, man. Where's the towel at, man? Oh, here it is, right here. I can't find it, man. I got it somewhere. I gotta find it, man. But it was a piece of history, man. And I'm gonna do another auction. I'm like on some sell the catalog. So if y'all want to buy the Filipino Oprah catalog or her or do a deal, y'all can hit me up, man. And y'all can we gonna still take care of our school and all that, but we selling everything now, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Now we looking to do other deals. So y'all get at me. And we're going to keep it going. But we doing something different, though, now, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking to do some other things. I'm looking to do some other deals.
Yeah.
So, get at me, man. Lechon Snow 13 say, you know what I'm saying? I want to buy out Filipino Oprah's contract. Y'all can take on. I don't have Jam. Don't ask about her. And And then, you know what I'm saying? If you got anything else you want me to do, we can do that, man. Get it while it's hot. Church.
No, I appreciate that, man. I forgot what else. I forgot the last question I was gonna ask you, man. But yeah, like I said before, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. Bigging me up, recognize game, man, and appreciate you coming up. Um, if you got any final thoughts, man, any final words for the audience, you can put it out there, and I'm gonna let you go. And then I'm gonna drop the link you know, uh, if anybody got smoke with me, that's your time to come up. But yeah, your last thoughts or anything you want to put out there.
Man, listen, I don't want y'all to get it misconstrued, man. Everything I'm doing, I'm thinking is for the best. Y'all might not agree with me, man, but it is a point of view. It is a perspective. It is people out here that support me. If it's all bad, why do I have people support me, man? Why do I, why do I have people interested in me? This man, he wants to sit down and do a Q&A with me. So it's not all bad, man. I'm helping people. I've helped families. Joy, she was working in the bar. She worked for like 2 years. Oprah, working in the bar. She worked for like 3 or 4 years. She took care of family. Now I put her in school, man. I can't. What else y'all want me to do, man? What kind of? Am I a bad person? I got attacked. Am I a bad person? I mean, I'm sitting around here joking about, selling. Oh, but that ain't really what I'm doing. I'm not selling that girl. She can do whatever the fuck she want to do, but I still got a contract with her though. So that's still though. But anyway, yeah, that's my last word. Is man, y'all stay tuned, man. I don't know what's gonna go down, but it's gonna go down.
Oh, this what I wanted to say. This is what I was gonna say real quick. I'm not. I would if I'm around. I wouldn't let nobody jump Richie Mack, and I wouldn't let nobody jump Tom Young or anybody that I know. You know what I mean? I'm just from the cloth that if I fuck with you, if I know you, you know what I mean? Even Peso man in Africa, if he was getting jumped by some random Africans, I would jump in and help him because of what I mean, just because of I don't like I don't like to see certain type of shit. You know what I mean? So all this stuff, you know what I mean, about that, you know what I mean, that's not gonna go down if I'm around. That was just something I wanted to bring up. But anyway, man, I
You know
appreciate
what,
you.
dog?
Go ahead, go
Hey,
ahead.
now let me say this. You mentioned the peso dude, man. I never ever. I don't even know who that dude is. I never like. I keep hearing his name though. So you gonna have to school me on who this dude is. And you say in Africa, if you need a host in Africa, peso man, and you got some money, I
No,
can send the
no,
Filipino Oprah down there. You can get
we
this
not
deal for Filipino Oprah, huh?
we not big enough. We not bigging him up. You know what I mean?
Okay, I ain't bigging him up. I'm trying to see if he want to get, any of these niggas out here. Richie, you need you need you see, she do the numbers, man. I mean, I'm keeping the masters though, but as far as she can go, like do her, let her get her bread. She needs to keep making money, man. Anyway, yeah, but now we ain't bigging him up. I don't know what your situation is with him, but I'm just promoting, man. I'm
Yeah,
promoting.
yeah. I'm just saying, like, whether I fuck with somebody or not, I'm not gonna let them get jumped. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to. That's what I still got. There's still always brotherly love, even amongst what I mean, even amongst foes. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming up, man. Um, we'll chop it up offline, and you know. I hope that, what I mean, it'll be peace between you and Richie moving forward. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man, and I hope moving forward people recognize the real and understand how important niggas. I know niggas don't get off on what's real, but I feel like I recognize you as the real Passport Bros, man. Church.
Peace out, bro. All right, man. There y'all have it. I dropped the link. I give about 5 minutes if anybody want to come up. I am doing a new format with anything to do with panels or anything like that. So it'll be basically one-on-one with me. So if nobody waiting, we can go, we can talk, we can debate. If it's smoke or we just talking, we can go. Somebody waiting in the background. After about 15 minutes, I'll put you down and bring you back up. You know what I mean? Only time I will do a group panels is if I have a dedicated smoke show. You know what I mean? But yeah, moving forward, I'm just doing one-on-one with people that want to come up one at a time. So appreciate Styles King, dope interview. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the interview. Whether you like me or whether you don't like me or not, or Tom or not, or whether you felt like I should be interviewing or not, whatever the case may be. I hope there's some takeaway from this conversation, and I appreciate him coming up because he didn't have to. He didn't have to do that, and he's pretty a low key person in general. So I appreciate that, man. I give some minutes, man. If people want to come up, people want to ask any questions, and go from there. Travel questions, because a lot of people ask me travel stuff offline. Anything y'all want to ask, y'all can ask. We'll keep it moving, man. Keep it moving. And I do have an opportunity to do exclusive interviews with certain people. If this is a style that y'all like, let me know. I typically like to talk about countries and travel and give people information on, all the places I've been to, and interviewing people, that travel to those places. But, let me know if, having certain exclusive interviews if y'all like content like that. Let me put the link in the chat again, just in case somebody didn't see it. And go from there, man. But yeah, man, what's player versus what's not player. Everybody gonna, have an opinion, feel some type of way. A lot of people might feel like, that player stuff, that's stuff we supposed to leave in the matrix, that's high school stuff and all this stuff. But, when I did the stream last week about tricking, we talked about how tricking was more common in like the South and some people throughout New York. But other regions of the U.S., not saying tricking didn't exist, but I'm from the Midwest. It really wasn't a Midwest thing. It really wasn't a Cali thing as compared to like the South. So I'm saying that to say that at different regions of the U.S., we still come from different cultures and cut from different cloth. You know what I mean? So my viewpoints, what I think is player versus not player, is where I came from and how I was raised, and the big homies, the big cuz, the big bros that was around me that was like, man, it ain't cool to move like this. It ain't cool this or that. You know what I mean? So you can't get mad at people how they grew up. Either way, some people grew up around. I didn't grow up in an era where, it's people in this era now in the South. You know what I mean? Their moms could have been a stripper. Their moms was a hoe. You know what I mean? Like I can't even conceptualize, coming from that. My mom used to, our mom used to dance in the club. So a lot of people just come from different shit. You know what I mean? So some things people may think is cool. Some things I may think is not. Like I told Tom, I don't think it's player to, do content on lady boys, but he felt that was a strategy. You know what I mean? So, we are different at the end of the day. That's why people subscribe to certain people, follow certain people, and so forth. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's been 5 minutes. Nobody want to come up. Nobody got anything additional. So I'm gonna end the stream here. I appreciate you guys tuning in on the Passport Bros podcast. See y'all soon. Peace out.
Yeah. Got the flight book, it's a library. I'm in the DRDO. Just took a flight to Bora and foreign cars like foreigners. Berry on her. Up in France, bitch, bonjour. I been come to go so we going Paris tomorrow. Only Paris we carry, spin at the mall. We doing the same alone. My diamonds be saying, add some more change. That's the same alone. Dripping all the way from home and taking the wrong. Got the flight book, it's a library. We ain't flying solo. Tune in to the show. It's the Passport Bros. No excuse entertainment. Jay Slay on the show. Turn it up some more. It's the Passport Bros.